Okay, so Mike Righteous, man. We haven't done Mike Righteous in a while, and a couple of people have been asking me to do Mike Righteous Slave Mine. I didn't even know that he released another track, and I'm subscribed to the guy on YouTube for some odd reason, and I don't get notifications. I don't get notifications from a whole bunch of channels that I follow. Surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, actually, I have no idea. So the thing is, this is Mike Righteous Slave Mine. I think he released this just at the end of last year. If I'm not mistaken, or the beginning of this year. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, you know what? Let's actually just look. It would probably be easier. Okay, a month ago. Okay, so basically at the end of last year. This is called Slave Mind, Mike Righteous. We haven't done a Mike Righteous reaction in a while, so let's rock and roll, man. For those of you who are only joining us now, you're only joining us on this video over here. You can subscribe to the FABLE Sphere for additional content, man. I put additional content there every single day, and then the other reactors in the FABLE Sphere will also start populating that on their channels from the 1st of February. So it's all starting to ramp up now on this FABLE Sphere, and for those of you who want to support the channel in that way, only if it's within your means, you can absolutely go do that. Right, let's see what this fucking absolute beast has got to say on Slave Mind, man. I kind of have an idea of where he would go just by the actual title. I don't know, but let's see. Wait, I didn't see that. Wait, go back. They promise you liberty, they intend your servitude. If you are not their slave, you are rebels. It is seeming more like that today. I can see he's gonna spit now. This motherfucker's gonna spit. Starting off like that.
Yeah. What's a life when you're dying just to stay alive? On my grind until the daylight. It's not alright, they lie to you in plain sight. Trying not to hate life, buying not the slave. When you're gonna realize that you've been lied to your whole life. When you're gonna realize you ain't the one controlling your own mind.
I've already got goosebumps. You know Mike Righteous is gonna go. You know Mike Righteous is gonna go fucking hard. You can see already, he is setting it up to hit you with a fucking frozen trout all up your fucking head. You know what I mean? I didn't even use proper grammar over there, but you know what's coming. Let's go.
When you're gonna realize that you've been lied to your whole life. When you're gonna realize you ain't the one controlling your own mind. When you're gonna perceive the light that can't be seen with both eyes. Are we gonna stand for this? Old game's rigged and it's scandalous. Fuck the system, dismantle it. I'm in the crib with the plan and a candle lit, because these men have got a plan for us, following the same old manuscript. Say old masochistic.
These men have got a plan for us. Well, they just met in Davos to sort of plan out your future. You know, your 15-minute cities, and the fact that you can't drink coffee because unfortunately coffee adds, the carbon footprint of coffee is terrible for the planet. The carbon footprint of planes is terrible for the planet, even though they fly their Learjets up and down from Wall Street to everywhere in the world, and all these leaders fly in their private jets up and down to all the places they want to. They want to tell you about the carbon footprint of farms, the carbon footprint of plants, the carbon footprint of you doing farming in your own home. Apparently there's a carbon footprint for that. The carbon footprint of cows, terrible for the planet. You know what I've never seen the carbon footprint for is the carbon footprint of war. You never get those stats. You never get the stats of the carbon footprint of war. You'll get the carbon footprint of coffee, planes, cars, fucking gas, power plants, whatever, oil power plants. Fuck, you'll get the fucking carbon footprint of your own fart in your bed, but you will not get the carbon footprint of fucking war. You don't get those stats. Those stats don't exist. You know what I mean? They're fucking firing biodegradable marshmallows. You know what I mean? Anyway, carry on.
Following the same old manuscript. Sadomasochistic practices stop the ride because I can't handle it. It's an acid trip, you trapped in it. I'm too tapped for this. It ain't natural, the food's cancerous, and I ain't having that. But this habitat is just happening. This plan has been to my family, and are you happy here? I can't stand it. You rambling about standing up, you just mannequins. You ain't man enough, you ain't mad enough, I've been scanned enough.
You're rambling about standing up, you're just mannequins, you ain't But that's the majority of people today. And the majority of people today obviously just attach themselves to something, attach themselves to something that they were being told by the actual system to attach themselves. It's crazy because back in the day, you know, when you thought like 1970s in like Vietnam, right? You always had you had the peace protest, you had the peace movement, the people that were the anti the government, the people that was like, I'm not gonna believe what the government tells me. Are you fucking out of your mind? Do you know what I mean? Like the government is the arbiters of truth. Are you fucking joking? I'm not believing what the government does. They would oppose. Everything would be a friction motion, right? It would always go up against the government. But somehow the government's managed to flip that. And they managed to flip that through fear. They managed to flip that through indoctrination. They managed to flip that through taking the cultural aspect and the political aspect and intermeshing them, right? And even the scientific aspect and the medical aspect and intermeshing them. And what you do, you know, the crazy thing is when you mix science with politics, what you get is politics, not science, right? The politics completely and utterly sort of encapsulates the actual science, and the science, when they tell you, they were actually saying even during the pandemic, like, look for the science, you look for the science, look for the science, look for the science. Do you know what I mean? And the crazy thing is that when you look for the science, there was no science to be found, right? But it's funny, when you look for the money, lo and behold, there lies the science. Do you know what I mean? Follow the money. Come on, man. Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
You ain't mad enough, I've been scanned enough. It's like you really want Big Brother scanning you with this camera while the masses are being massacred by these massive looking around and what have we become? Just another bunch of greedy fucks. I need TV to keep me dumb. Can buy my CDs nuts. Nobody ever said it was gonna be easy.
Hey, I need TV to keep me dumb. True. And the phone, obviously, part and parcel of everything. Part for the course, essentially. You can buy my CDs and CDs nuts. I like it. Let's go.
Me dumb, can buy my CDs nuts. Nobody ever said it was gonna be easy. We need deeper VCs, but we need each other. From another world, this realm in a 3D one. I'm ET, brother. See what I mean? Do what
I'm
ET.
sorry I'm pausing, but that fucking cadence over there, the little pocket is that who was in there. No one has said it's gonna be easy. Come on, bro. Fire, bro. You know Mike Rice just doesn't fuck around with these pockets. Let's go.
We need deeper VCs, but we need each other. From another world, this realm in a 3D one. I'm ET, brother. Say what I mean, do what needs be done. I heard these MCs wanna beat me up, but I don't give a fuck if it's 3v1. I'm a submachine to a BB gun. Let's go. What's a life when you're dying just to stay alive? On my grind until the daylight. It's not alright, they lie to you in plain sight. Trying not to hate life, trying not to slave mind. What's a life when you're dying just to stay alive? On my grind until the daylight. It's not alright, they lie to you in plain sight. Trying not to hate life, trying not to slave mind. Round two, never been out to do harm to no one, but I'm bound to wake up some of the weak ones around who freeze up whenever the police comes around you. We ain't running out, we got feet stuck in a clown shoe. You ain't fucking with me even if I knew how to. The demons following me round, confess, don't make me pull a machine out the pouch. Shoot anybody doubting me, loud a clout, move anything, boxes, bars, pounds and ounces, mountains, anything to get out this town. Got loud on.
The fucking cadence that he's fucking going on here, the pocket he's in at the moment, is fucking insane. He's literally spitting like a militant. Like you can actually hear. He's actually what he's trying to do over there. He's basically trying to match the speed of the lyrics to what would be a militant sort of like action, kind of like going up against, like taking up arms, going up against the system itself, metaphorically, obviously, not literally, right? I know he might be seeming like it's a literal sense, but he's metaphorically doing that. Like he's using brains rather than brawns, right? What has brawns gotten us, right? Unfortunately, actually, to a certain degree, when it comes to our elite, what has brains gotten us, right? It tends to seem like, we are in a world with a lot of high IQ idiots. Do you know what I mean? That's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? What do they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I actually think today I've said this a couple of times, that the road to hell is paved with Ivy League degrees. Let's go. There are a lot of high IQ idiots out there, man.
Mountains, anything to get out. This town got loud on loud on loud on loud. I'll announce it now, but the album's out. They say you won't find money growing on trees. It's funny, I found money growing out the ground. In the council house, I was down and out. The heating didn't work and the power was out. Was trying to manifest me £1,000, swearing that I gotta make it out somehow. Need a mic and a booth and a few late nights. I'll subscribe to this new way of life. Every demographic got a true slave mind, living in a new age in a humane time. Doomsday, come and get your boots laced tight. Get a suitcase, fuck a two-way flight. On a crusade to educate Mike. Conscious rap, it's a Lupe vibe. The monster is
fuck a suitcase. It's not a two-way flight. We're going to go and get this done, and we don't know when we fucking coming back. Right? We fucking committed to this fire.
Flight on a crusade to educate Mike. Conscious rap, it's a Lupe vibe. The monster is back. It's a new day. Got a screw face, cause sometimes I do hate life. Got ambition and a madness ticking. Can't become
a very, very slick little bar that he actually threw over there, where he says the educate Mike. Right, so it's actually a three-way over there if you actually think about it. Educate Mike, so it's educating himself. Educate Mike in terms of an MC, right? To educate the actual mic itself, right? So the mic being the very portal that people listen to you by, and then it almost sounded like educate Mike. It actually sounded like a UK mic, like, right? Because he's from the UK, so it's an educate Mike. I don't know, for some odd reason it sounded like that. It might not be. I might be looking too much into it, but it just sounded like that.
Man living in a new age in a humane time. Doomsday, come and get your boots laced tight. Get a suitcase, fuck a two-way flight. On a crusade to educate Mike. Conscious rap, it's a Lupe vibe. The monster is back. It's a new day. Got a screw face, cause sometimes I do hate life. Got ambition and a madness ticking. Can't become another slave. I'm alive and kicking this mag.
What's a life when you're dying just to stay alive? On my grind until the daylight. It's not alright, they lie to you in plain sight. Trying not to hate life, trying not to save mine.
Trust me.
Sick. Too sick. Mike Righteous is a fucking beast, dude. Beast. He's got so much conviction, so much sort of like powerful, passionate aggression in his fucking music, which is absolutely incredible. Like I told you, man, he's my favorite fucking MC in the UK. Right? Bar none, man. I know they are greats, man. There's a Collar, there's Devlin, there's fucking Storms, there's Bugsy Malone. There's a lot of them, man. But Mike Righteous, man, this motherfucker speaks to me, dude. This motherfucker speaks to me. Right? And I love this over here. I love that he actually says what he says, right? Whether you like it or you don't like it, whether you agree with it or don't agree with it, it doesn't actually matter. At the end of the day, dissent is important, right? And people should be listening to each other. The reason why we've gotten ourselves into this position right now is because one side or the other side is trying to shut off the conversation, and that's why you get into this. You get into these sort of ambiguous, muddy, murky waters where everybody hates each other because nobody really knows what they stand for anymore. Nobody knows what they unite under anymore, right? Everyone's now just uniting under what Uncle Sam tells you to unite under, or what the actual system tells you to unite under. Everyone's actually, the elites are running your life and they're laughing at you in your fucking face, right? And all we're doing about it is being like, well, I'm gonna hate my neighbor because they told me to hate my neighbor because my neighbor's leanings are not the same as mine, so he's the fucking bad guy, right? And we need to take him out of the conversation. Why? Because some fucking idiot who's actually looking to throw you into a socialistic slave world, right, where they are fucking multimillionaires and they own everything and you own nothing, you know, you listen to those fucking people. And those people, you think they've got your best interests at heart? Are you fucking joking with me? Just look at the way they comport themselves with you today. They don't even address you. They don't give a fuck about you. The media doesn't even ask questions on your behalf. It will not ask questions on your behalf. The media has just become promo for the fucking establishment, right? They will sit there with establishment people and they will ask leading questions like, oh, tell us why this bill is so great. Instead of actually poking holes at a fucking bill. Oh, tell us why. They're just there to promote. You know what I mean? They don't speak on your behalf anymore. right? I don't think that they ever did, but at least they pretended to try a couple of years ago. Now they're just blatant in your face. They just do not speak on your behalf, and they don't give a fuck what you think, right? Do you know why? Because you're too fucking distracted. Because you're too distracted doom scrolling. Because you're too distracted sitting and fighting your wars digitally on the fucking phones, where it makes no fucking difference. No one cares, right? Anyway, I love you all. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Peace.